How's everybody doing? This is Jack, and I'm kind of running solo tonight. I'll talk about that here in just a few minutes. Let me go ahead and refresh my computer so I can pull up our chats and see who's with us and who's talking to us. Give me just a minute. Be patient with me, please. Hey, you are live. Hey, Mandy. Give me just a second here. Hello. I see a few people saying hi. Oh, there we go. There we are. Okay. Just making sure this is showing me. I think I am maybe 10-second delay on here. Oh, here we go. Now a bunch of chats are finally popping up. It may be like a 15-second delay. So yeah, hi from Oregon. Good evening. Hey from Southern Illinois. Hello. God bless. Yeah, Pamela. Yeah, just checking everybody joining us here. Hello from Texas, Florida. Hey, Kathy. All right, so I see people are joining us now. So I'm extremely sorry that you're not going to get to enjoy listening to Tangi tonight. It's just going to be me. So when we see like there's 60 people watching now, and I mentioned that here in about 15 seconds, there's probably going to be 5 people watching. But yeah, so my daughter had to work late tonight, so Tangi's gone to pick her up, and they are actually up at our house. I'm here in our little temporary home for now, and so they're up there at the house looking at it because some things were actually done today, and I'll get into that here in just a moment. And I'm looking back and forth. I have chat over here. So sorry, when I move over, I'm trying to look at some of the comments. Kara, hello from Shropshire. I won't say that correctly because I only speak Kentucky English. Where is that from? Is that Ireland, England? That's what it sounds like. So, I know we got a lot of people from Georgia watching, Oklahoma. So where's our girl Tangi? Yeah, so she's actually at our house now. They may be leaving and they're headed here, but I don't think they're going to get here in time before I finish up with the live chat tonight. But I do want to give you just a quick update on some things because we actually did have some progress going on today. So Mondays are normally my day off work where I can try to contact people to kind of get an update on where everybody's at, if anybody's going to be able to start working on our house. And if you're new to our channel, you need to go back and watch the videos from a couple of weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, when we had a huge portion of our house collapse. The basement collapsed out from under the house. The house is tilted. We lost pretty much everything on the lower half of our basement. What didn't get smashed and destroyed got damaged by water because water lines broke, and the water shut off was also down there, so we couldn't get to it. And by the time we were able to get everything shut off, it was just a mess. And so we can't live in the house. We're trying to get it fixed. There's a long story I could go into, but insurance is not helping. And just kind of giving you a background if anybody here is watching this and is kind of new to our channel. And I do know that we had a lot of people subscribe to us here lately, because we were very blessed with so many other YouTube channels mentioning us, talking about kind of what we are going through, and so many people have reached out to help us, and or at least subscribe to us and have sent us messages saying, "Hey, we're new to your channel, but we're praying for you," and it's been a huge blessing. Um, just every little comment, "Hey, you're in our prayers. We're thinking," just everything. It really does help. We know that we've got tons and tons of people that are just kind of there for us, and yeah, we're going through a very difficult time, but God is very good, and He is blessing us in so many ways. He is showing that we have a tremendous amount of people out there that people do care. I'll put it that way. People do care, and some of the big channels, like M.I. Gardner, you know, many of our friends that have really good YouTube channels have shouted us out, and that's been awesome too. But anyway, so today I got up early and I texted one of the guys and I said, "Hey, when are you going to be able to get out to the house? Because step one, the house is leaning. We've really got to get it jacked up and trying to get it level. And once we can get the house back up level and under supports, then step two, that's the first thing. That's got to be done first. Then step two is try to get some people out there to start reconstructing the walls and putting it back under a solid foundation." And so I texted the guy that's going to be jacking the house up, and I said, "Do you think you're going to be able to get out there this week?" He texted me back about 10 seconds later. He said, "Our crew's out there right now." Out there right now. Did y'all hear that? So I went out there. A couple hours later, the house was supported. It was jacked up. It was already under the supports. Yeah, and it's just really a great comfort knowing that that's been done. That the house is just going to be stable for a while. So yeah, that's yeah, yoo-hoo, praise God. Yeah, that it's awesome. I guess you could say that's step one in many, many steps, but it's the start. And hey, Aaron. But yeah, so we are at least moving forward in the right direction. So the house got jacked up today, and it's been leveled, and it's on supports. Tangie's out there right now just kind of looking things over. I went out there this morning as they were finishing up, but she wanted to see it. It really does look like a lot of work's going to have to be done upstairs when this is all over. I know there's cracks in the drywall. It doesn't look like some of the windows and stuff are still straight. Everything got warped. It sat like that for like a month. Hey, from Indiana. A lot of people from Indiana too. So yeah, the floor in the kitchen. If you do follow us a lot, you've seen a lot of videos from our kitchen. Tangie absolutely loves our kitchen. The floor has to be replaced. It's kind of wavy right now because it sagged pretty much, and when they jacked it back up, it's bowed in a few areas, if that makes sense. So yeah, looks like we're going to be having to get some new flooring put in that part of the house. All the trim is going to have to be taken off. It looks like I need to get a dehumidifier and set it up in there too, because I don't want mold to start growing in there. It's not climate controlled right now. Our HVAC system was also compromised and it can't be turned on, so we can't really cool the house down. And it was in the 90s today here. It actually got above 90 degrees. I got in my vehicle this afternoon. Well, about 3 hours ago, I had to go somewhere, and when you crank it up, the temperature, it's been setting in the heat, but it actually said 102. So it's been hot. We've got fans on in the house, but it's just it's not good for a house to get that hot down there. So anyway, sorry, I have been talking and not really reading much of the comments. Let me look at them real quick. And while I'm reading these, I'll just, people that have joined us, we got about 140 people or something like that. So I am solo tonight. Tangie's out at the house checking things out because we got it jacked up today and under supports where it's actually going to sit level, so we can get go from there. She should be on her way home. 97 in Houston today. Everything can be taken apart and put back together. Yeah, that's true. It's just like I said, it's just gonna take more steps, and it's gonna just be more stuff that we have to address later on. It's been 68 degrees there. Yeah. It is supposed to cool off here the next couple of days. When I say cool off, maybe drop 8 or 9 degrees. It's going to be in the low 80s, which I'll take that. Anything, I don't want to be in the 90s. Hello from Lexington, Kentucky. How about that? The mayor's daughter. Okay. What state? We are in Kentucky. Another one here from Indiana. Peggy Sizemore. Well, thank you for watching us. Your Amazon wish list is not working. That's something Tangie might have to look at. Actually, she was told that a couple of weeks ago, and when she checked it, it worked. So I'm not sure about that, but every time she clicks on it, it works fine. So, but other people have told us it's not working. So I'll let her know again. Let's see. It doesn't work for me either. Well, I'll let her know. She does that. I don't really do that. What else? And I'll let you know what else we got going. So we got the house leveled, and I also sent a message to one of the guys that is hopefully going to be able to build the wall back. And so he sent me a text back. He said, go ahead and call me. So I called him, and he said that, he said if I'm going to help build this wall back, the guy I would contact to work under me, he said, I'll tell you what, to save you money, you don't need to go through me to get to him. I'm going to call him and let him know what's going on, and I'm going to send his number to you. You just, if he wants to do the job, you hire him directly. That will save money instead of trying to go through a contractor and a subcontractor. So, somebody else used to live in Lexington. But anyway, I said, we'll call him and let him know what's up, and then call me back. So he called me back a few minutes later, and he said, yeah, I got a hold of the guy. He said he's out doing some farm work today. It is hot and dry the next few days, so a lot of the farmers are cutting hay right now and trying to get their hay cut, raked, and baled while they've got a few days of dry weather. But he said this guy is awesome with block work and masonry and all kinds of stuff. So he said that here in a day or two, he wants to come out and look at what we've got. The contractor that I've been talking to, he said I'll take him out there and show it to him. And then if he has any questions, this guy's got our engineer's report. He's the one that's been talking with me for the last week. So it's awesome that he's going to take the guy out there and kind of show him what's going on. And so anyway, hopefully by the end of this week, we will know more whether this person wants to take the job. If he can't do it, then I've also got 2 or 3 other people that I've gotten their numbers, and I guess I just start going through the list and trying to find somebody that can help us and take the job. So anyway, oh, thanks Kathy. She's posted, we actually now have our post office box up now, a P.O. box. We lost it for a while, but we got it back. Best thoughts and wishes from Sydney, Australia. Awesome. It's still just, it's so amazing that people can watch us from everywhere. Jump off A, sorry to hear about your problems. We appreciate that. So yeah, so that's what we got going on. So we're happy that step 1 has been done and the house isn't leaning anymore. It's been leveled up and supported. It also is safer now to go inside and collect anything. So that's something. I did get a text from Tangi a few minutes ago, and she said that because it's so hot in the house, she's packing up pretty much the rest of the food items that was in the pantry that she can bring home, that she can bring here to our temporary home. And so anyway, I think she's packing up what she can food-wise and bringing back out here. I wanted to cut ours before Memorial Day. I missed something. Transplant originally. Oh, are we talking about something else? I think I missed some of the chat conversation. Sorry about that. What are we cutting? A lot of people are saying we've cut ours too. Oh, cutting hay. Yeah, I did mention that. How's Beau and the chickens doing? They're doing pretty good. I actually have a appointment next Monday to take Beau to the vet. I'm gonna try to take him in, and he needs to get his teeth looked at. I'm afraid he's got a couple of teeth that need to be have some dental work done or extracted or something. So otherwise, Beau's doing great. He's chickens are doing great. I collected more eggs today, and the people that were jacking the house up, a couple of them that were hanging around when I got out there this morning, I gave them a bunch of eggs. I think they were happy to take a whole bunch of eggs home with them. So anyway, they're doing fine. Oh, that scared me. Our little dog is barking. So maybe Tangi has pulled up. I don't know if she has or not. If that's her coming in, she might be able to join us just for a few minutes here. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, we're not too long into this. I don't think that's her. If she's still out at the house, she hadn't been able to get here that quick. It's hard to get anybody to do anything in Kentucky. Well, not really. I will say that houses are being built like crazy. Contractors are getting booked up like crazy. So people are busy. I had a lot of people reach out to help. But with our situation, it's kind of a specialized thing to deal with. And some contractors, either they're, that's just not their expertise, so they'd rather pass it on to somebody else, or like one of the contractors wants to do it, but his insurance, his liability insurance was afraid for him to work on our house. If he did something wrong and more of the house, broke. They said you might want to get somebody else to do it. So people are shying away from it because of that. But the Lord's opening doors, and He'll take care of it. I think when the time is right, the right person's going to show up and do it, and that's the one that was meant to do it. So maybe we're just waiting for the right person to come along. Dana, yeah, God is good all the time. Definitely is. Yeah, so Beau and the chickens are doing fine. We stop up at the house every day anyway to kind of spend some time with Beau, feed them, get their water. Of course, we have to check our mail. And this place that we're staying in right now, from here to work, for my work, when I drive to work, our house is kind of right here, almost in the middle. So it works out pretty well for when I go to work, when I get off work and coming back home to stop, check on things, and then head on to where we're at now. Let's see. Isn't there a company in Lexington that specializes in waterproofing bases? Now, we're not in Lexington. We're probably 3 hours from Lexington, and we don't need a basement waterproofer. What happened to us, that probably would not have helped. We had only been in that house about 3 years. We don't have x-ray vision. We can't see into the walls to actually see how they were built or what was on the other side of those walls. But that probably wouldn't have helped if we had a company come in and do waterproofing basements. It was more of a combination of things, a combination of how things were built, how things were backfilled, and the amazing, crazy storm we had at that moment. I didn't know the basement was coming out from under us. I actually thought the storm was taking the roof off the house. I thought we were in the middle of a tornado. And, if it was a tornado that took the house out, insurance would have probably covered that, but they won't cover walls collapsing because of the earth moving and hydrostatic pressure and all that. So at least none of the insurance companies in Kentucky will. We'll put it that way. Oh no, Aurora Rose, a 4-foot round sinkhole in my yard. That is insane. Tangy is sending me a text right now that's asking if I've had supper. I have not had supper. I don't know. And I can't text her back or I'll lose my live feed. So I don't know. Maybe she can watch live and and know that I haven't had supper yet. I've got my sweet tea, and that's about it right now. She knows I'm going live. Yeah, I told her, I said, I'll try to do something short and give some updates and let people know what's going on. Hey, Southern Blessed Homestead. Yep, I'm solo right now. Horse flies are awful. Yeah. Those things are nasty. They bite. They hurt. Southern Blessed Homestead. I will tell her. Yeah, so that is so awesome. Yeah, send my wife a text and let her know I'm live and I have not had supper. I think she's asked, usually when she's text me and ask, it means she can probably pick up something on the way home, because I know she hasn't eaten. My daughter hasn't eaten. I know they're hungry. So they're probably going to pick something up on the way home, and that's probably why they're asking. Mandy messaged her. You know, it's going to be hilarious if she starts getting like message after message after message from some of you guys that know her and can message her. That'd be funny. Like, he's live. He hadn't eaten. It's just like when our house broke. So many of you immediately reached out to us and was asking, how you doing? What can we do to help? You're in our prayers. Here's some money. Just, get what you need. And it was, oh man, it was so amazing. It was humbling, a lot of tears. And it's just so amazing. Everybody just immediately just surrounded us with a lot of love. And so, I mean, just something as simple as, oh, Tangie's asking if I've eaten. And it's just like some of you are ready to, I got your back. I mean, we've got each other's back in this. That's hilarious. Let's see. Thanks for all the love y'all shown us. Praying for y'all. Appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. Always thinking of family. Oh, she may walk in with pizza. Do you know something I don't? My daughter found out that where we're at, she can get on that DoorDash app and order food from pretty much, I mean, we're in the middle of a downtown area right now. And oh man, that's good and bad, depending on how you look at it, because now it's just smartphone, here's what I want, click, it'll be here in 15 minutes. It's scary. It's very convenient. I don't know how we're ever going to get in shape and lose weight. This may just be these next few months. We're just going to have to take care of getting the house fixed, and once we get in our house, get back to us trying to grow some vegetables and eating healthy again. And I'm afraid we're going to get spoiled with my daughter just clicking and saying, what do y'all want today? And I mean, she's working, she's got money, and she's very generous. She's got a good heart, and we appreciate that. Would it be best just tear down and rebuild? Do a GoFundMe if a field, it would not be best to totally tear it down. It can be fixed. Read the comments, haha. Now my daughter's texting me to read the comments. Oh, yes. Dad, what do you want for dinner? Well, somebody said you might have a pizza coming your way, so I don't care. That sounds fine. Y'all may be pizzaed out. We have selective hearing and selective when it comes to his wife. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now my daughter and my wife are both in the chats. This is crazy. So, hey, let me get back to the question. Would it be cheaper to rebuild? It would not be cheaper to rebuild. We're talking to fix the house. I'm thinking it's going to be probably a quarter of the amount of money as it would be to totally rebuild. And maybe less than a quarter, maybe a fifth of that amount. So to totally rebuild would be 4 or 5 times what we will probably spend rebuilding. So anyway, she meant reading. Okay, because she said breeding. I was like, what is that? She meant reading. Voice to dictation. Yeah, I know, she's pressing the button and it's doing the voice comments on here. So when you see Freedom Homestead in the comments, that is Tangie. Emily Jordan is my daughter in the comments. What did she say? We have selective hearing and selective reading when it comes to his wife. It said breeding. That's hilarious. She's using Siri to type. Just ignore it. Okay. Okay. Hey, Parker.
Yeah.
So Emily and Mom are in the comments asking what we want for dinner. So they're watching.
Where are y'all stopping?
Well, they're asking.
Oh.
They're asking. And we have over 220 people watching us trying to talk to the rest of our family about what's up for dinner. Hey, people are saying, hey, Parker, now. Cat Lover says, I joined late, so Tangy can't talk. Tangy went to pick up our daughter from work, who worked late tonight, and they went out to the house to get some stuff out of the house. And another quick update for those of you just now joining us. Hey, more people are saying hi, Parker. Another quick update is I talked earlier in the video that the house did get jacked up and leveled and supported. So now it is supported and it is level. But if you go upstairs inside the house, you still see stuff kind of, it was, I won't say bowed, but you see stuff that was warped, that's going to need fixing because it sat like that for so long. We're not picky, are we? We just want some supper.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine with anything, really.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine with anything. Well, if I say that, they're going to come back with Chinese or something, and I'm not big on that. I will eat it sometimes, but I love going to the big China buffets where we can pick what we want. But if they go get some stuff, I can tell you, my daughter and my wife, they do not make bad decisions when it comes to food. They are both amazing cooks. They are both, they both know what the rest of us like to eat. So the fact that they're asking, they're just being nice. Because I know whatever they end up going and getting, it'll be fine. Because they know what we like. So, and now I'm going to end up with Chinese food. Yeah. A frugal wife who loves to cook. OMG, if I could go to a China buffet right now. Okay, we're going to end this. We're going to cut this off quick. And I'm going to go meet... No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. So, you know, and I enjoy this because I need to have fun. You know, in the last month, we haven't had a whole lot of moments where we've just laughed and joked and goofed off. We've just been stressed out so much. So I think I enjoy these lives probably a whole lot better than you guys do watching me, because it just brightens our day for a little bit here just doing this. D Pitts, my house was destroyed by Hurricane Harvey. Insurance covered nothing. That happens. I mean, that stinks. That stinks. And I know you commented earlier how much people helped you out too, and it's and I hope people helped you out enough to get you back on your feet and get you in something. But it does. It stinks when you have insurance and then something major hits and they're like, no, we cover pretty much everything but that. So, sorry. Who is Beau? Beau is our Basset Hound. He's half Basset Hound, half Beagle. He's kind of our farm dog. He's an outside dog. When we had to come live here, we could not bring Beau because he's not an inside dog, and we're in the middle of a downtown area right now, and he's where he wants to be. He doesn't want to leave his backyard, and so he does. He just hangs out in the backyard. He's got plenty of water and food and a dog house, and he's got the chickens. I think he likes maybe garden the chickens, or at least, I don't know. But that's who Beau is. Our little puppies, we were able to bring because they're good, housebroken, don't mess up anything for the most part. Let's see. I haven't been to a China buffet in years. Let's see, what else? I started watching your channel when Tangy started keto. Yeah, and keto is not for everybody, but man, she loved it. It really did work for her, and she does want to try to get back into it when we can. How far are you away from the Corvette Museum? Right now, we're minutes away. I'll put it that way. Right now, in our temporary home. But normally, we're probably we're a little bit further away. Yeah, it is. It's nice knowing people care. I will buy you a delivered pizza. Oh, me. Bart, I like that comment. Nah, you don't have to do that. In fact, they've probably already picked something up. And if I would pay attention better to these comments, they may have told me. I don't know. Oh, people are now. I just scrolled back and looked, and the first comment that caught my eye was Mandy. Now I'm craving the spring rolls. Oh, I'll tell you this. Oh, I don't know if you can see the dogs back there. So, speaking of food, tomorrow, I think it is tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Is it the 15th? The 15th? Maybe that's today. What is today? No, today's the 14th, I believe. Oh, Emily asked if Zaxby's is okay. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. Speaking of food. Yeah, let me get back to it. Speaking of food. Oh yeah, now I see the comment. Dad, is Zaxby's okay? Yes, it is. That's fine. Now, Tangy usually gets me the big chicken salad. Just get me, hey Emily, if you're still watching, just get the chicken strips and fries and basket stuff. I'm fine with that tonight. Oh, yeah, it's happy. Somebody said Flag Day. Happy Flag Day. Is that today? I thought it was tomorrow. Is Flag Day today or tomorrow? I think it's the 15th. Maybe it's today. I don't know. Somebody let me know. Hello from Old Forge, Pennsylvania. That sounds like a cool place. Oh, Mandy's like, okay, what is Zaxby's? Zaxby's is it's a restaurant, kind of like, well, I don't want to say kind of like Chick-fil-A, but it is. It's a chicken place where you can get chicken strips and chicken salads, and I mean, it's not cheeseburgers or anything like that. It's a chicken restaurant. That's real popular around here. Flag Day's today. Well, happy Flag Day. Wave Old Glory here in the U.S. It's U.S. Flag Day. Yeah, today is Flag Day, and President Trump's birthday is today. The Corvette Museum is like 40 to 45 minutes from the cave. Oh, yeah, that's what Emily is telling people. A frugal wife who loves to cook, I didn't know it either until I heard it on the radio. Do you have PayPal? Yes, we do. And if you'll be patient, I know one of our moderators will post the link. We do have a GoFundMe. We do have PayPal. GoFundMe does take a small percentage for themselves. PayPal doesn't. PayPal is we get what you send if you do that. Thank you, Mandy. So yeah, there's the link. Let's talk about this. I've tried to talk about it a couple times. Speaking of food, I went up to the house today and got my electric smoker and brought here. So I'm happy to have that here now. I'm going to be doing a smoking video about something. I'm going to come up with something in the next week. But the reason I was asking what today was, and we got into Flag Day and everything, was tomorrow on the 15th, one of our fellow Homestead YouTubers is starting a collaboration for the rest of the month. And I don't want to give it away, but he's got a awesome lineup. There's 10 or 12 of us lined up. We're all going to be doing some sort of grilling, outdoor grilling, smoking, maybe campfire grilling. I don't know, but it's all themed around grilling and smoking. And he's going to have a giveaway, a pretty awesome giveaway. Tomorrow starts, I think, that collaboration. So just tomorrow, if you want to check out a video from Jeff, my good friend, his YouTube channel is called The Homestead Dad. So check out The Homestead Dad, or just Homestead Dad. But anyway, we'll and then a lot of people. Oh, Lisa from Sutton's Days announced it today, Jack. Okay, so the cat's out of the bag. Awesome. So Sutton's Days is a part, I think, the Max, Alderman Farms, us, I think Hodgepodge Homestead. I don't know if the Pratts, maybe the Pratt family. I can't remember the long list, but if Lisa Sutton is a part of it and she's talked about it, she'll probably know it as well. Homestead Dad channel. Look at there. You guys are posting links for that too. And so I told them that I would do a video with my smoker. So that's going to be, I think our video is supposed to be on the 30th, the end of this month. So I've got some time to come up with something. But I went up there and got our smoker today. So I'm really pleased to have that. If anything, just to have a little bit of our home and stuff at our house here with us too. Yeah, it's going to be a good collaboration, and there's going to be lots of good stuff. Hello from, is that Cicero, Illinois? Is that how you pronounce it? Cicero? And the reason I'm asking is because my great grandfather on my mom's side, that was his name, Cicero. And I think that's how it was spelt. So that's DGF. Hello from Cicero, Illinois. Yes. Okay, so I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah, my great grandfather's name was Cicero. I think that's a cool name. I don't know the history behind that or anything. Ooh, Jack, grilled pineapples. Well, I'm going to be using a smoker. I don't have my grill with me, but I went and got my smoker. But pineapples, grilled pineapple is really good. All right. Watch the Old Frugal Family. I watched the Old Frugal Family food playlist. Yeah, that's a little bit of a throwback right now. The Frugal Family food playlist. That was fun. I remember when Tangy was involved with that, and that was a lot of fun watching all of them collaborate and do all that fun stuff. Pork butt. Yeah. I have not smoked a Boston butt or a pork butt in our smoker yet. I've done a couple of briskets, which were amazing. I've done pork chops. I've smoked corn on the cob, which was amazing. Corn on the cob, awesome. And quick, too. Didn't take long. Can you smoke pineapples, too? Oh, you can smoke pineapples, too. You got to cut it open for it to take the smoke. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if I want to do a video in this collaboration smoking something that I've never tried before. That might be bad if I'm trying something and it totally doesn't turn out. So I might have to go back and smoke something that I've done this several times. I'll get it right. I'm doing the video to show people how to do something. I don't want to do the video saying, hey, let's try this and see what happens. Of course, sometimes those are funny too and good. Sometimes they turn out, sometimes they don't. I have done ribs. Smoke a turkey. I have smoked turkey legs. I've smoked chickens. And I still haven't got that down the way I want it. It turned out okay, tasted really good, but I just haven't got it down the way I want it. What I have gotten down really good is more pork and beef than the chicken. I would love to smoke some fish, actually. And we actually smoked, one time we smoked mac and cheese. A big mac and cheese casserole. We put that in the smoker, and that was pretty cool. Give it that good smoky flavor. Yeah, you have to do a pork butt or pork shoulder. So good. Yeah, I love that stuff, and I've got friends that do that all the time, and I mean, I eat it. It's so good. I just personally haven't done one yet. And that's another thing that I was really kind of bummed about was the deep freeze down in our basement got destroyed, knocked across the basement when the wall broke, and it opened it up, and the mud and mud and rainwater and then the water heater broke and water leaked into it. And so we lost an entire deep freeze full of meat, racks of ribs, deer meat, a whole bunch of deer meat. And then my wife had found butter on sale, so she basically bought a year's worth of butter that was frozen in the deep freeze. DGF, do you live in Texas? I don't know if they're asking me. If I live in Texas, I live in Kentucky. If you're asking me, we're in Kentucky. Yeah, thank you, Kathy. Yeah, we appreciate people joining us and chatting with us, but we don't want you on here self-promoting a bunch of stuff. Now we do a lot of shout outs. There are lots of channels that we really enjoy talking about, and especially if we're collaborating with other people, or we've got some channels that are, that we want you to go look. We'll kind of give them a plug. But that's about it. And we appreciate Kathy kind of taking the lead on that. Do you ever smoke a brisket? Yeah, I mentioned that just a moment ago. I've smoked 2 briskets. I've done one with the Texas wrap, if you know what the Texas wrap is, and I've done it without wrapping it. And I've learned how to do it both ways. Turned out great both times. The one that I did not wrap took a whole lot longer, low and slow for about 13, 12 to 13 hours. It was awesome. I loved it. And it was marinated. It was pre-marinated by some people that said we've got this brisket. They actually sent us a brisket and marinated it for us, and I don't, whatever they marinated it in was the bomb. I mean, it was so awesome. And that brisket by far was the best. The next brisket I did, I marinated it, and I did the Texas wrap, which is, you smoke it for probably about 8 hours, 7 or 8 hours. It reaches a certain temperature. I can't remember offhand exactly, but once it reaches a certain temperature, it's going to start to stall out. The meat stall is what a lot of people call it. Once then, you can wrap it in butcher paper or aluminum foil, and when you wrap it, that increases the breakdown of the fatty tissue and everything, and then the temperature starts going up to where it needs to be for it to finish cooking. If you don't wrap it, it stays stalled out, sometimes for an hour or two. And then eventually, after that stall, it will continue to increase and finish cooking. So some people just wrap it. It gets done faster and quicker. It tastes just as good. Some people just like to leave it and let it keep going. And either way you do it, if you do it the right way, either way is going to be awesome. Some people are very picky about, no, you got to do it this way. That's fine if they want to be that way, but I have tried it both ways, and it was awesome both ways. Oh, you're talking my language now. Smoking meat is my passion. That's Craig. Yeah. You kind of get me talking about this. We could definitely, I could go for another hour, but I know we're about done here. It's 8:50, so I need to finish up in the next 10 minutes. Do you have a favorite smoking seasoning? I do. It's called, I buy it at Cabela's. It's called Loot and Booty Everything Rub. And as far as brisket, pork chops, or like steak, beef, it's awesome. It's awesome. I have put it on chicken. Awesome on chicken. It is an everything rub. Poultry, beef. I think I don't know. I haven't tried fish. I want to smoke some fish too, eventually. But yeah, that's kind of what I like. Thank you. Yeah, I know I got about a 10-minute heads up. And I guess I've held my own going solo. I really miss my sidekick, miss my partner in crime, Tangy. I miss her tonight. I know she'll be here in a few minutes with our supper, but we're just taking care of things right now, and we've been so busy. I will say this before I go. Lowry's seasoning salt. Yes, I love Lowry's. Lowry's is, if I'm grilling hamburgers, I'll just throw this out here really quick. That got me, it's like squirrel, Lowry's. If I'm grilling hamburgers, that's what I use to season. When I'm grilling, I season it a lot on both sides with Lowry's. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, and I forgot because I got distracted. Let me see here. Let me go back because I know somebody said something, and that made me think of something that I wanted to say real quick. Oh, yes, I remember. It's very odd that I remember, but I remember what I was going to say. Dad, terrific. Oh, traffic is too thick. We're going to just grab Mickey D's. Okay. I know. Mickey D's. All right. Okie dokie. Anyway, so here's what I want to say. Just a heads up for our moderators and for our faithful viewers. Next Monday night, we will not be going live. Our church is starting a revival, and it will be going each night next week. Every night we can, we're going to get off work and head straight out there. And so we won't be doing that next week. So we just wanted you guys to have a heads up on that as well. And that'll free up our moderators. We appreciate you guys so much for helping. So yeah, give you guys a heads up. Don't know what else to talk about. Just to recap, Tangi's been at the house, getting some stuff out of it, bringing it home. We've had a late day today. We did get work done at the house. The crew came out and jacked it back up level, so now it's level and supported. And in the next few days, hopefully we will have somebody come out there and say, yes, I can build this wall back and get it rebarred and filled. And, this is not going to happen again. It's going to be a strong, big, beautiful wall that's going to be pretty much bomb-proof. Well, I'm not going to say bomb-proof because I don't want to have to test it out on that. But a big, strong wall that the house can sit back on, that will keep us safe, and we will feel safe living in it. Upstairs is going to need a tremendous amount of work. We are figuring out a lot of stuff upstairs too. So yeah. And then I hope by the end of the week we will have somebody lined up to build that wall. And that's our next step. We still got a long ways to go. This is going to be a long journey for us. Thank you so much for kind of just being such a great support along the way, guys. What do we got? Smash that like button. Yeah, thank you so much for that. Southern Blessed, Homestead. Maybe he needs Tangi's ending statement to get him out. If I can remember it. You put me on the spot and I'll have a brain fog going on. There's Money Pit Homestead too. I've seen you in the chat. I just hadn't said hi yet. Hope your revival is great. Yes, thank you for that. Be praying for us. We the churches need to be revived. The lost need to be saved. You never know what tomorrow will bring. You just never know. It's so important. So thank you, everyone, for your thoughts and prayers and your help and support. God bless everyone. I will say, yes, be vigilant, be prayerful, and be prepared. Good night, everybody.